you turn the mic on?
Yeah, it's on. Oh, silence your phones. Welcome everybody, I'm Chris.
I'm Jason.
We're from Number1Comics, and this is our first video. We thought we would do an introduction, let you know a little bit about us and what we'll be doing on our channel. We are, I would say, novice comic book collectors. Is that fair?
I'm amateur, I would say. You're more novice than I am.
I started collecting comic books in the early probably about like 1990 to maybe 1992 when Valiant and Image were coming out, and I stopped and would maybe in the 2000s buy a few comics here and there, but I really didn't have hardly any comics. And then 2 years ago, I was on eBay looking around to see old comics that I was collecting to see what they were worth, and I called my wife and said, hey, I have an idea, let's invest some money in comic books, and she said, we're not going to count it as an investment, but you can do that. And so I just bought a whole bunch of comic books. I had no idea what I was doing. I dropped a bunch of money, and looking back, I made a lot of mistakes, which we'll talk about. And I guess since that time, I focus only on the first issues, which is why we're called Number1Comics. I really just try to buy issue number 1 only, and I thought I was going to make all this money by, I'd get the next Walking Dead, and realized you're not really going to make a lot of money trying to flip comic books. But I found through the process of doing the hunt that I really loved it. So I want to continue to get Number1Comics, but then kind of broaden my what I'm purchasing, and really just kind of have fun along the way. I don't know how you got into comics, actually.
When I was younger, probably early teens, I started collecting some. I happened upon some comics. They were stolen.
Actually, I went to England for 2 years, and you happened upon my box that had comics, and then when I got home, they were all gone. So that's what you're talking about.
No, you took them from me when you got back.
Yeah, because they were mine.
So where'd they go? I haven't seen them since. So I had these comics. I added to them. Chris came back. My comics disappeared. I haven't seen them since. I was so disheartened that I haven't collected ever since. I would say, and then last year, so in around Christmas time, 2019, Chris was I was actually trying to help my sister, because we do Secret Santa. I was trying to help her figure out what to get for Chris, and I started asking him questions about comic books and what he likes and what he collects. And just by asking, I started realizing that it was interesting. And looking at some, I just started liking the covers a lot. And so I finally decided to put the heartbreak of my stolen comics behind me and just move on and start buying some new ones. So it's been about a year that I've been collecting. And Chris advised me to go for Number1Comics. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah.
But you actually do like a lot of other, I think you have more, like you get like Marvel and DC and you focus on like covers you really like.
Yeah, every now and then I'll get one. Like he told me about one, and I'm sure we'll do videos about like our CGC ones. I got the Source and some ones that I would never get, other than the fact that Chris said like, oh, these are hot right now. So I've gotten some like that, but yeah, I'm much more interested in the covers, in the artwork, and yeah, if there's a cover I really like and it's not number 1, I'll get it. But I still try to stick to number 1. Those are usually the ones that have the variants, right?
They all good.
See, like I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, I do tend to go towards like Marvel and some DC, but I'll branch out.
We definitely don't know that much, and so on this channel, what we hope is that you can learn as we learn. You can avoid the mistakes that we make. I focused a lot on the independent, so I love Scout, and I do like Image, of course, and IDW, and Aftershock, so I have a lot of those, but we don't know that much. We've been learning a lot recently, so we'll be doing all types of videos. So number 1, we want to do giveaways, so that'll be one thing we'll focus on in our channel, and we'll wait till we have a few more, subscribers. The second thing we want to do is do unboxings. I love watching the unboxings. I don't know if you do, but I really love that. We want to do some site visits, so go to different comic stores or other events and videotape and just kind of see what the shops do that we like and what we don't like. We'll do some interviews if we can get some interviews. And then I think we'll kind of talk about what's coming out in the next week that we like, or what we got from the comic store the week before. I do a lot of pre-orders, and we'll show a little bit how that works. But then I like to go to the store itself and pick up a couple that I didn't get. So any other things you want to...
Did you say if we were going to do how-tos?
Oh, yeah. We'll do how-tos. We want to learn how to like submit to CGC. We want to learn how to do cleaning and pressing. So we'll try all this stuff and see how it goes, and you'll learn right along with us. So if you could subscribe, like the video today, and you can sign up for notifications. If you click the notification icon, you'll get notified when we have our next video. And I think actually we're going to move quickly into submitting for the Ryan Stegman and Donnie Cates. They're doing a signing, and so we need to do that right away because we're running out of time. So anyway, that will be probably one of our first videos you see. So we're glad you joined us today, Number 1 Comics, and we'll see you next time.
Jason out.